Welcome to Squad 365, and we're here at Gold's Gym, Mission, Texas. And this is our third part of our lower body exercise series for the month of May. Here, Paola's going to be demonstrating once again the movements. We're going to start off with a lower body movement for strength performance, and then we're going to go into a conditioning movement that you're going to actually be able to add to your current program. And today's movement is hip thrust off the floor. So you can use a mat, or if most gyms provide mats, and if you're at home, you can use your own floor and a towel. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up. You're going to go ahead, Paola, and you're going to show them as far as laying back on the mat, and we're going to set up the legs as far as the distance between the feet is going to be very similar to the squat. So we're going to go shoulder width on the squat, and when you're pressing or lifting the hips up, like any lower body movement, we want all the stress on the heels. And when we come up at the hip thrust, we want to keep those knees staying out. And when we come back down, the same thing. Now, if you notice, when Paola is performing these movements, if you notice, her explosion up is a lot faster than when she's going down. And she's doing about a 1 or 2 second hold. That will allow your body or your glutes to contract 100%. So we're going to do a couple more, Paola, so they can see. Up fast and down with control. Up fast, hold, and down with control. And if you see, all her weight is on her heels because you see her toes are up. So that's a good indication that she's performing the exercise properly. So we go up and down. Now, if you want to add some resistance, you can use a barbell. Now, we're not going to use a barbell, but we want for you to continue visualizing the exercise. But we're going to be using a PVC pipe. So you can see where the barbell will go, and if you see, it's where the leg actually bends and meets at the hips. Now, you see her arms, she's stabilizing the barbell because you're going to have weight on there, and you don't want it to be moving around and shifting the stress or the resistance to one side or the other of the body. So you're going to stabilize with the arms, and now she's going to continue performing the hip thrust off the ground, exploding up and down with control, exploding up, pausing, and down. Floating up, and you can ask yourself, am I feeling it more in my hamstrings or in my glutes? We want to feel this in our glutes, not our hamstrings. And if you're feeling it in your hamstring, this is what you have to do. Let's say Paola is feeling it more in her hamstring. What she's going to do is you're going to move the feet further away to add more stress to the heel, and that will make the glutes work rather than the hamstrings. So up with explosive and down. Up with explosive and down. So this is a great exercise for glutes and for hamstrings. Now, the exercise that we're going to combine, the conditioning movement that we're going to combine with this is the burpee. Everybody kind of has heard what the burpee, people are doing it, and it's a good way to get your heart rate up, but let's see how we're supposed to do it. A burpee will get your heart rate up because it's going to be working lower and upper body. As you're going to see that in the bottom, Paola is going to perform a good push-up. Now we'll see. And push up, she comes up and jump. And if you notice, when her legs come up and they go back, she keeps her back alignment because she wants to activate her core. So you're not going to see that back bending. So continue, and she's going to be landing soft on her feet. There you go. You notice, and continue. We'll do 3 more continuously, and push up. And you see when she does a push up, her back is aligned. And when she jumps and lands, she lands softly on her feet. And that's to keep good knee health. Land softly on the feet. Good, as she jumps up. So these are 2 excellent exercises. The first one to keep our glutes where they should be and fortify our hamstrings. And then the second one is to get our heart rate up, burn as many calories as possible, and stay in condition. So those are the 2 exercises for this video. This is our third part, hip thrust and burpee. Stay tuned for next week. We're going to be doing another lower body movement with a conditioning movement. Thank you for viewing our video at Squad 365.